Welcome back. Beef short ribs in fricassee, my own style. Here's a hint. I braised those babies. So this fricassee using a red Argentinian wine and a technique for the potatoes that I added to it is going to be mind-blowing. You heard me, it's going to be mind-blowing, and I guarantee it 100%. So go nowhere, join me, let's have fun, let's create. So here's the ingredients. I have about 1.5 pounds of chopped beef ribs. Look at these beauties. I bought this at the farmer's market, by the way. I have black peppercorns, which I'm going to grind, paprika, sea salt, potatoes, half an onion, small tomato, has some mushrooms, some sweet pepper, which I'm going to chop in tiny pieces, same with the onion. Saffron, this one is from Spain. I have a Malbec from Argentina, the Mendoza family. And I have some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to also have some garlic. Not pictured here. I have it in the refrigerator. So I'm going to start sauteing the potatoes, which I cut in medallions. So instead of cooking my fricassee with the potatoes together at the same time, I'm going to use the technique that I actually learned from a chef from Spain. And actually, I don't think he was a chef, he was a person that knew how to cook. But I call him a chef. And you do this and you let it saute. I started with high heat, but I'm going to turn it real soon to medium. Because I don't want them fry, I just want them saute. Oh, high heat pan. Doesn't have to be huge. Extra virgin olive oil. Not a lot, enough to take care of business. Now what I did is, those short beef ribs, I cut them in half. And I added salt and pepper, sea salt and pepper, that's it. I'm braising these babies. That's pretty much what I'm doing for this fricassee. I'm going to braise this baby first. Going to darken them, make them pretty. You do this for about 3 minutes, high heat. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do, you have two options. You can take the meat out, or you can leave it here but open space in the middle. Like some sort of Roman or Greek Colosseum, actually Roman Colosseum. So what you do, let's start with the onions. So I have enough space to work, otherwise I would have taken the meat out. Add the chopped peppers. Move it around for a little bit. Ground pepper. Just a pinch of salt, just a little bit. Minced garlic. I just smash some of them. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, you might want to take the ribs, the beef short ribs out, put in another container where you do this little thing, and then add this in there. But I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. Here comes the tomato sauce. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And this is my grated tomatoes. I like it fresh. I don't like that canned tomato sauce. And a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want it too acidic. Little bit meaning maybe like half a cup is that. 1/3 cup. As I do this, I'm washing my potatoes on the other side. Now it comes the paprika, and noting that these are the holes, so if you see me putting, it might be about, I would say, a teaspoon. Paprika, we call it in Spanish pimentón, powder style. It looks like I'm putting a lot, but these little holes are holding me back. So let's call it a teaspoon. Yeah, that will work. Now just start mixing everything up. Heat, medium high, because you don't want stuff burning up. Some well, like the garlic maybe. If you can help it, don't do it, but it's going to happen. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just have to taste delicious. So look, getting the colors, the flavors. Oh man, I wish you could smell this. Oh my goodness. Now it's time to start adding the good stuff. So, 1 cup of red Malbec or red wine. The type that you can drink. If you can drink it, if you cannot drink it, don't use it. You have to be able to drink it, baby. I don't use the cooking wine stuff. See how I looking? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Those colors, baby, those colors. Now you can use water, but I'm going to use a cup of beef broth. Let's keep it in the family, right? The beef family. I don't even going to cover this. So let it go for a few minutes, let it soak. Few minutes, let's call it, let's put this in medium now. And I would say I'm going to invest about 20 minutes on it. Let's make it 15 to 20 minutes. I would know because I go by eye. I will tell you the exact time when I come back, okay? How that sounds. Actually, let me show you from the top how it looks. Isn't that pretty? So it has been 8 minutes. What I'm going to do, I got some of that saffron. Going to smash it. And by the way, I'm going to put in my descriptions the name of the company where I get this saffron. I don't get anything for this, by the way, but I like to support small businesses. So I'm going to put the name of that company that I buy this saffron from. They're very good. And I'm also going to put the name of the farm where I bought the church beef ribs from. So you just do it like this, powder it a little bit. I also have a video on 3 different ways you can use saffron. I'm going to put it in my description. But anyhow, you add it here. You mix it up a little bit. Spend about 10 minutes into the process. I probably do another 4 minutes before I start adding the potatoes and the mushrooms. But actually I'm going to add the mushroom first and I'm going to add them now. So 10 minutes into the process, as you're cooking this, you add the mushrooms. Let me get the mushrooms. Again, this has been cooking for 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the mushrooms now. Because I want them to cook. And by the way, I did wash these mushrooms. That's me throwing stuff away. Just add them, distribute them a little bit. Going to let it cook for like another 5 to 8 minutes, medium heat, before I add the potatoes. So I'm going to cook this for another 5 minutes. See how pretty it looks? And this is the potatoes. They're ready sautéed. They're ready to go. They're just waiting for this to reach another 5 minutes of cooking. So it's been about 8 minutes. I'm going to add now the sautéed potatoes. I'm going to move them from here to here. So I moved them from the potatoes. I sauteed them. Now I put them on top of the fricassee. And I'm going to cook this for 5 minutes, but I'm going to lower the heat to low. It went from medium to low. So 5 minutes, get the flavors. That should do it.